What's going on, family? Hopefully, you guys are having an amazing, blessed day. I'm not sure how good the signal is here. As you can see, this nice backdrop here. We're actually out in Las Vegas for the week, but I was like, man, I can't stay gone for the week and not give you guys a nice YouTube video just to add some value. I know I've been missing a couple days, but that's just because of travel and getting used to being out here on the West Coast, right? So let's get into it. Today, I want to talk about 30 low-cost business ideas that you guys can get off the ground to start separating your time from money. So I intentionally um chose low startup costs because I know everybody doesn't have a lot of capital to start with. So hopefully you guys can choose something from the list and start getting busy, right? Start getting busy. Hopefully the stream is clear. I'm seeing this Wi-Fi signal here. Hopefully you guys are still able to pick up. All right, so let's get into the list of 30 real quick. So, number one is social media management. Again, social media management, what I would recommend at the beginning is actually doing somebody's account for free. That's something that you can research, and pretty much all the algorithms, they kind of work together, right? So, the more that you can keep people engaged on the platform, the more comments that they make, the more and more value that you add to the platform, the more that your page or your channel or wherever you choose to do it will grow. So again, social media, I would recommend just taking on somebody account for completely free, getting them some results, managing their account, putting their post up, responding to comments, DMs. And once you do well for one client, they're going to recommend you to other people. And something that I always love because this day and age, people are really skeptical about working with people and spending money is actually getting a testimonial or a review from your first client. So work with them for free, get them some results, and then show those reviews to other people, and then they'll continue to pay you. That's exactly how I built my education business, my Amazon education business. So I was actually doing the business first. I said, hey, I think I can take this skill set and teach it to other people. So I did that for free. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I got an Instagram tab full of testimonials and videos just teaching these people for little to no money or free, got them some results, and then I use that to further push my program. Okay. So again, number one is social media management. Number two is starting a virtual assistant service, right? So virtual assistants are almost like I wouldn't even put them in the category of being a freelancer, but what you can do is leverage sites like onlinejobs.ph. You can leverage Fiverr, you can leverage Upwork, and instead of being the virtual assistant, what you can do is hire a bunch of virtual assistants. And of course, if you guys ever had any employees, we don't have to pay them that same day. You just need to make sure you have the work available. So you need to be marketing your services before you start to hire. So let's just say you go out to a lot of, and most of the time it's going to be, in my opinion, maybe brick and mortar businesses, or it could be online or digital businesses, and say, hey, I have a team of 5 virtual assistants. One can run your ads, one can post your social media content, one could be your administrative assistant, and you just build that team of 5, whatever. If you need somebody to deal with your emails, and then once you build that team of 5 assistants, then you shop your team around to other professionals making money, right? So those services, in my opinion, I would just shop those to businesses that are already making money, because they're going to have the money to afford to be able to pay you for a team of virtual assistants, right? So again, you don't have to do any of the work. All you have to do is what we call, instead of, you guys may have heard in the past, drop shipping, this is called drop servicing. So you can use the service of somebody else. Again, You can look at places like Fiverr, onlinejobs.ph, and what's the other one that I mentioned? Upwork.com. Leverage those virtual assistants, right? That team of virtual assistants, and then shop that around to other businesses. That's one of the cheat codes to making money, is help people solve a problem that's already making money, because it's extremely hard to sell services to people that aren't making money, right? So you want to go and solve the problems of the wealthy or the rich. So businesses that are already doing very well, but they have some issues or hiccups, maybe some organization issues, and you want to say, hey, I already got this team built. I can manage it for you, or you can manage it, and shop a team of virtual assistants to their business. The next thing, which you guys know I teach all the time, a business that you can start with little to no money, is the Amazon business. Whether you're doing merchant fulfill or you're doing online arbitrage, again, that's the way that I made my first six figures, and then did millions online on Amazon over these 14 or 15 years. I started, you guys, if you know my story, if you've been watching this channel from the beginning, started working hourly at a fast food joint for $5.15 per hour, and built this business up through reselling items via Amazon, whether that's merchant fulfill or FBA. And that's a business you can really run it up. You guys know, if you want to learn how to do that business, this is the only business that I really teach here on this channel, other than giving you guys ideas. The link will be down in the description. So we're going to slide past that one. The next one is becoming a freelance graphic designer. Okay. Now, I know you guys may say, well, I don't have any graphic design skills. So you can leverage apps like Canva, or it's another app called Figma, which has a little bit steeper of a learning curve. But Canva is pretty beginner friendly. They actually have tutorials on the Canva app or their software, so you guys can actually go up there, gain that skill, learn Canva inside and out. And if you guys see on your social media, you may see these graphics, and I don't even know, these flyers of promotions and stuff like that. You can actually design that for businesses, whether they're online or locally. You can do banners. Like, the opportunities are limitless whenever you develop that skill, right? So take some time, I would say 30 to 60 days, learn Canva inside and out, and you'll be surprised what businesses are looking for graphic design skilled individuals to help develop their websites, their promo that they're putting out. I actually had to hire, I think within the last week or so, somebody that was really good in graphic design because of my website. So that is a high income earning skill whenever you learn that graphic design. Okay. And I know for somebody that may be watching this video live, or if you're watching it on the replay, that you say, hey, I don't know how to do graphic design. So again, take some time to learn how to do that skill, or you can outsource it. So just like I mentioned earlier, and you guys see this beautiful sunset coming up back. We're out in Vegas right now for the week. But take that time to learn the skill, or you can outsource it to another individual and then drop service. Again, that's the key. You can drop service the skill. A little bit more detail on how you can do that is hire someone. Let's say you're paying them $100 to do the service, and then you sell that service to $300 or $400 to somebody else. Okay, that's how you do drop service, by finding somebody who can do a really good job. So I would advise that you actually look at their portfolio and get some work from them first, just to make sure, and then you develop a brand around that person and shop that service to other people. All right, let me look at the notes on my phone because I will ramble. All right, so that was number 4, freelance graphic design. Number 5, if you're a great writer, you can do content writing or copywriting. This is a $1 million skill. Okay, this is $1 million skill. So content writing is, we all know that content creators, they want to engage or create very interesting content so that people can stay engaged, and ultimately they want to build a platform or they want to sell you a product or a service. So if you can develop the scripts for them, one thing I like to do to come up with my content, just like the video today, I'll go in Chat GPT. So I have the paid version, but guess what? It's also a free version also. Okay. So you can use the paid version or the free version. I've made money off the free version and then I upgraded. I think the paid version is only like $20 per month. So once you go to the once you start off in Chat GPT, get you content ideas. So again, how I developed the title for this video, I'm like, okay, we're out in Vegas for the week, a lot going on, but what's a good video that I can add value or drop to add value to you guys? And it was like 30 business ideas. So I was like, okay, let me research to see how I can help you guys out and add value. That's how I came up with this. So that's content writing, developing content. So if somebody can do that for me, I'm pretty sure for other creators or other businesses, they will pay you money for that. Another end of that is copywriting. So if you guys see on these websites, that's called copywriting, right? So you're basically designing words on the website that sells, excuse me. So those words is how the words flow, and you guys can kind of do some research on copywriting, but people pay to write a website page, the copywriting, they'll pay anywhere from thousands to tens of thousands. So I heard people pay hundreds or $100,000 for one page of a copyright email or a website. So that's a way for you guys to get to the bag. And I mean, if you're already great at writing and selling, that's something free that you could do. If not, again, you can drop service. You guys will see me mention that a lot. Somebody that's really good, but their prices are low, and then use them to write the copyright, and then you sell that to other services. Or you could just get good at the skill yourself. I would recommend, as being a online digital creator, I've had to learn copy over the years. So you guys can do that. And also I pay people to write copy for some of my websites. So either way, it's a way to get to the bag if you're disciplined and you're diligent in learning that new skill if you don't already have it. All right, so that was number 5. Number 6, you guys may have heard of, is event planning, right? Or coordination. So one of my matter of fact, 2 entrepreneurs in our circle, they recently had events within the last 12 months. And I mean, the events, just the coordinator, they paid them upwards of $10,000 just to get everything together for them. So the event planner, they didn't pay for the space, but they said, hey, they recommended a venue they can use. They recommended the stage where they could be set up, all the audio, the photographer, the people doing the video, the caterers, the food. And just by you adding that convenience of being able to orchestrate all of those teams of people, and a DJ and everything for their event, they were willing to pay them, or not willing, they did pay them upwards of $10,000 because the event made over $60,000. I mean, they still came out, they had a premium event and they still made $60,000+ from their event. So think about that. How can you add value to an event? Because the person that's hosting the event, they don't want to do all that running around trying to find this, trying to find that. So if you could be a one-stop shop and put everything, you say, hey, whenever I'm your event planner, all you got to do is worry about the content, your speakers that you have lined up for that event. I'm going to make sure everything is in place. Your caterer, designing from left to right, we're going to make sure everything is in place, and people are willing to pay for that because they know that's going to take a burden, and we know money is a byproduct of value. So anytime that you can add that convenience to somebody's life, then they're willing to exchange their dollars for you. So just think about it, guys. We are always willing to pay for solutions, right? So anytime, whether it's fast food, whatever, if they can give us that solution, then they're going to exchange their dollars. And event planning is the same way. It's a bigger problem. It's stress holding the event for 50, 100, 200 people. So if you can be that person to say, hey, kick your feet up, just worry about your speakers, I'll take care of the rest. People are willing to pay you 4, 5, 6 figures for that. Okay. So number 6 was event planning. Number 7, if you like pets, you like animals, you can have a pet service, right? I met a gentleman, this was probably I would say 10 plus years ago, and he was on this website. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of it, but it was called Rover. And what he would do for very wealthy families, you guys know I'm from the Columbia area, as y'all can see the Gamecock shirt on. But what he would do on the app rover.com is house or pet sit, I guess that's what you call it, for these wealthy families that go out of town. So they have a pet inside or outside. What they would do is house sit for those specific families, and they would get paid just for house sitting and making sure the pet that was good, make sure the pet was good while they was out of the country. They could have been out of the country for a month or two. These are extremely wealthy people, but again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that needs to be your target audience, right? We don't want to deal with people where you got to pull teeth just to get them to take on your services. We want to be that solution to say, hey, look here, I'm the right answer that provides convenience, and I'm not trying to hard sell you anything. I know I'm the right answer. You know that I'm the right answer. This is the solution. Are you willing to take it or not? So we don't want to try to push any services or any products down anybody's throats. We want to position ourselves as the right answer and just stay in front of them, letting them know that, hey, I have value and I'm the right answer. So number 7 was pet services. And number 8, I kind of talked about before how you can leverage that, but it's actually called drop servicing, right? So that I mentioned before, and that's again, you can outsource web design. You could, and this works for any business, right? Any business that you can think of. If you can find somebody that has a quality service or a quality product, okay, and then you drop ship that. Again, if it's a product, you're going to drop ship it. If it's a service, they call it drop services. And you can put a brand around that. So of course, if you guys don't know, my brand is Generational Wealth Vibes. You guys can put a brand around that and sell that to other people. So the thing with drop shipping and drop services is making sure that you're good with marketing. And as long as you can bring in leads or potential customers, you can build that business up to 5, 6, 7 figures. That's pulling money out of thin air, right? You don't have to be able to do the thing, long as you know somebody to do the thing. And another name for this business is called middlemaning, right? You're just the middleman. So it's somebody that does the thing, okay? You know somebody that wants this service, and then you're the connection. You're that bridge to get them two together, and then boom, you make money by them placing that connection together. All right, the next thing, which I've done in the past being a math teacher, is tutoring and test prep, right? So if you're good in a specific subject, if you have specific knowledge in anything, you can actually be a tutor. Now, one thing I don't really like about that business model is usually it's one-on-one. As an entrepreneur, I would recommend, if you decide to go down that business idea, is to do it in groups if possible, right? So if it's a Zoom call, maybe you have a tutoring session from a specific hour frame. So maybe it's 2 hours you want to tutor, and then have all your students on and have them in breakout rooms. So that way, if you're getting paid while you're tutoring $25 to $30 an hour, then instead of saying, hey, I have to do 1 hour with John, I have to do 1 hour with Mary, you could just put it in 2-3 hours and let everybody get on at one time, put them on different breakout rooms. So instead of making $30 here, $30 here, $30 every hour, you do 2 hours, put them all together, and you've made $90 in 2 hours, which is now $45 an hour, because you had them all on at one time, just in different breakout rooms. Hopefully that made sense, right? because if you did them individually, that's $30, that's $30, that's $30. You can condense that time frame down, have them all in a group coaching session, and then you make the same amount of money in less time. Okay. So that's tutoring and test prep. The next thing that people are doing extremely well in is the resume and LinkedIn profile writing. So the resume writing business is still pretty good. And what I would do is leverage AI writing services to start doing that. Now, if you're already a great writer, you don't have to do that. But like for resume, guys, AI, Chat GPT, you got Claude, you got Copy AI, Copy.ai. You guys can use this software that's available, and you guys can sell this software. Make sure it's good first, and make sure you're getting people results. Okay, you want to get them results first, and once you start to get them results for free, those testimonials and reviews are going to help you easily sell new businesses in the future. So as long as you're getting them results, they'll continue to keep working with you. So that's a skill. And you don't even have to, like I mentioned earlier in the video, you don't have to drop service this particular business. You can use software like, again, you can use the free trial, not the free trial, but the free version of Chat GPT, Claude, Copy.ai. I think Jasper is still around, .ai. Research that on Google, which particular software you can use to start this service. And again, it doesn't take any money. You can use the free version of that, or it's pretty low cost, and you can start marketing. Marketing is essential. You want to be on social media. You want to tell people what you do. You want to partner with other people that already have a platform so that you can start selling these services to other people, okay? All right. The next thing is house cleaning services. Okay. So you can start a cleaning services. You guys know if you're in a decent sized city or so. So if you guys see in the back, we got Las Vegas. Just think if you had a cleaning service, all of these Airbnbs, all it takes is one super host. So a super host on Airbnb is a host that has a lot of properties on Airbnb. Let's just say if they have, I don't know, 10 properties and you become the cleaner, and you guys know I'm big from separating your time from money. So maybe you start cleaning the first one. I mean, how much does it cost to get some cleaning supplies? So maybe you start cleaning the first couple of properties. You go get what? Some Pine Sol, some lice, Pine Sol, some Lysol, some glass cleaner, you know, the everything thing to clean, probably less than, I say, $100. You guys just need that hustle, that activity. But once you do that, separating your time from money is outsourcing it, right? Even though you're getting paid, I don't know, $150 to $200 to clean these properties, you can outsource that to another either cleaning company that's a cheaper rate, or you can get some individuals that's looking to make some quick money. And every day that you clean, boom, you can pay them $1. So if you pay them a couple dollars, so if you're getting paid $200 to clean each property, you pay them $100. That's still $100 coming in. Guess what? Without you having to do anything for that money. So how you build wealth, how I learned from my mentor, is separating your time from money. You don't always have to be there to make the money, because we know, guys, guess what? We could be sick. We could be unable for whatever reason. We can be disabled, and we don't want to have to be there to be making the money. We want to separate our time from money. So even though I'm here, you know, across the country, we're still making money on Amazon. We still could be selling ebooks. We still could be selling courses. And that's what sorry, that sunlight coming on. I don't know if it's a bad reflection or not. You guys let me know. But you still want to be able to be generating money. So while you're actually on the trip, you still can have money coming in to pay for what you're spending, while you're out on your trip. Okay. All right. So the next number 12 is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is a game changer. A lot of entrepreneurs that I come across, they know they want to make money outside of their 9 to 5, but they don't know the route they want to take. Okay. And some of you guys may already know what affiliate marketing is, and some of you guys may not, but either way, it's all good. So affiliate marketing is whenever you don't know what product or service you want to start with, you can actually outsource that. You can actually sell somebody else's product. So let's say, for example, I just use mine, and I'm gonna try to turn the camera so the sun won't be glaring too bad. You guys can sell other people's products. So let's say, for example, you want to make money, but you don't have a product or a service. You can actually reach out. Sometimes it's in the footer or the bottom of the website of certain products or services, but you should be able to reach out to other people that already have those products or services. So I'll use myself for example. You guys know I have books, courses, all that good stuff, mentorship. But for the people that sign up for those services, when they reach out to me, I actually do affiliate marketing. So let's just say if my course, my basic level course on teaching people Amazon sells for $500, Mr. Davis, what's going on with you, bro? I appreciate you. I appreciate you tapping in, man. Let's say my basic level course goes for $500. I allow people to join my affiliate program, and now if they got value from it, if they feel that it was a great course, I allowed them to recommend that to other people, and guess what? They get an affiliate link. So how does that work, right? They don't have to pay any more money. So if the course still costs $500, when they recommend it to somebody else, it's still going to be $500. And that sun is coming up here in the West Coast. I'm keep trying to turn so to get out of y'all view, but they're going to recommend it to somebody else for $500. And guess what? They get 50% commission. Okay, so instead of me making $500 off the course, they get $250. Yep, and I get $250 just because of the recommendation. And that's a great way to grow your business. If you're looking to make money and you don't have any products or services, partner with other people, y'all. You don't have to keep 100% of the revenue or the commission whenever you sell something. That's actually one of the slowest ways to grow. Partner with somebody where they can spread the word if you have a great product or service and help you continue to grow your business. Okay. So yeah, you'll be making money just promoting other people's products. Again, it doesn't cost them anymore. And then you get 50%. Some of the times it may be 25% or whatever they decide, but it's a great way to grow your income stream by just word of mouth, or maybe you have a website that you want to recommend to somebody else. A product or service. That's what I meant to say. And I'm gonna kind of run through these other ones here. Number 13 is if you're creative, what you can do is actually sell your services. Let me keep trying to position up. Let me swing around. Because that sun is coming up. Y'all excuse me going side to side. Okay, hopefully I'm trying to block the sun a little bit. Okay. The number 13 is selling handmade services or items. So if you do candles, jewelry, this, that, and the other, go ahead and try to do that. Oh, thank you. She closing it a little, just the back, the other one, the sheer, not the curtain. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Trying to block a little bit of the sun so it won't be so weird in the video. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. We got rid of the backdrop, but it's all good. Let's turn this way. Y'all excuse me. Let's slide on around. Okay. And where was I? Oh, yeah. So anything that you create, don't be scared. Like if you have a good product, whether it's candles, jewelry, whatever that you're selling, don't be afraid to market that to other people. If you have a purpose and you have the best candle, you have the best fragrance, you have the best food, if that's your purpose of serving other people, like I mentioned it on the live a couple a couple nights ago, maybe last week, is that you should feel that purpose inside of you, right? If it's in you, it should be like a burning fire, and you need to get that up, get that out to other people, because if not, it will consume you. So I feel like I have a purpose of helping people financially. So that's why, even though, again, I'm across the country, I'm like, boom, I got to get on here live and actually add value. It serves me. It does me no service of just trying to keep it to myself. It's our duty if you feel like that's your purpose. So whether that's in food, whether that's in making jewelry, whether that's in making candles, don't be afraid to market your business. Like, we don't have that many people on here live, less than 10 people from what I see right now. But I'm not afraid. I'm super confident because I know what I'm skilled in, and I know that I can help other people. So whenever you have, again, food, anything that you make, any craft, don't be afraid to market your business, and don't worry about, again, we call it the vanity metric on what it looks like on social. Well, nobody liked my post. Nobody is watching my video. It doesn't matter. You have that duty to put it out to the world if that's your purpose and where you should be serving, right? If that's your skill set, continue to put it out, plant those seeds. We don't always see results immediately, but continue planting and it'll work out for your good in the end, okay? All right, the next thing I have here, I keep looking down at the notes on my phone. This one is home organization service. It's almost like not really the cleaning service, but just organizing. You will be surprised on how many people struggle with organization. So you can just come in, organize the garage, you can organize whatever area, right? People will actually pay you for that service. Number 15 is something that I actually do, is digital product sales. That's I ain't gonna say it's easy, but it's well worth it to start developing digital products, right? Digital real estate in 2024 is a game changer, okay? Digital real estate is the answer. So if you don't already have an ebook and you know how to use AI, it's a problem. I need you to get on that ASAP, because we're not going to be physically able to go into our jobs every day. We need to be able to make money. Again, like I mentioned maybe 5-10 minutes ago in this video, separating our time from money, right? We're not going to always be able, and this is an asset. If you solve a problem for somebody else through your ebook, through your course, through your mentorship, something that could be recorded, it could be passed down. So once you pass away, we all know on here we're not going to live forever, right? But your generations behind you, your family members, can continuously sell that solution or that to other people. Okay, after you passed away, my daughters can still eat off of my ebook if it's solving a solution or solving a problem for somebody else. Okay, and that's the type of services or products you want to develop that can live and still serve past you, right? Because the ultimate game of life, oh yeah, we want to take care of our family, but the way you take care of your family and become in that financial state is by solving or creating solutions for other people. I know it seems weird, but if you can solve a big enough problem, you will never have another financial issue ever in your life, right? So get really good at solving problems. That's the name of the game in entrepreneurship. You don't want to solve just a small problem. The bigger the problem, the more money you get paid. Okay. So digital assets or digital products is something you guys need to have. If you watch this channel, if you need help with it, just send me an email. You guys can email me at generationalwealthvibes@gmail.com. Digital products can and will change your life. And you can upload them too. I didn't even give you a platform. You can upload them to websites like Gumroad. Is completely free. You could put it on Etsy, or you could build and put it on your website and just take 100% of the profit. So it's up to you. I know those sites like Gumroad and Etsy, they have more foot traffic, so it's easier to get sales. If you're not great at marketing, it's going to come down to copywriting. And if it's a book, it's going to come down to the copywriting, the product description, and then the title if you have a book, right? If they feel you have the solution to the problem that they're looking for, they're going to be willing to exchange their dollars with you. All right, number 16 was photography services. I know some certain group of people that charge anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a day, just to shoot some videos or maybe take a couple pictures. Now that business, um, I know the camera equipment can be a little bit more expensive, but you can start off just renting that equipment. Once you rent that equipment and do a couple jobs or projects for people, then you pay and get your own cameras, your lighting, and then of course it's going to pay for itself. But I would recommend, if you're really trying to run this business up, it's only serving premium, right? A lot of people say, well, that's quick money. I can do it for 50, $100. But work is so much easier in business when you work with the people who already have the money, right? You're solving problems for the people, the wealthy people, right? And they'll be willing to pay you that $500 to $1,000 a day. And it won't again be like pulling teeth for you trying to sell them. They're like, okay, yeah, this is a valuable, right? I'm shooting a wedding. I'm shooting whatever event that's super emotional. People are willing to pay for that because it has a high connection, emotional connection into their life. Okay. The next thing is local car detailing. I'm not sure if you guys are on social media, but if you notice, people are doing these car videos where they're cleaning out these cars. They making money off of the content that they're creating, putting it on social media, and they're also they have a premium service. So they're only doing, for the most part, these high-end cars, right? So it's these premium customers that have all these luxury cars. They're going there, and I've seen people make anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a day. Again, it's social media, so take it with a grain of salt. How much they're actually making in these videos, we don't know, but it seems like they're really getting to the bag. So they be servicing like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, all these high-end luxury vehicles. They're detailing them from A to Z, and they get into the bag, right? So any of these businesses that I put on the list, make sure you're creating social media content around it. Why? Because you can get paid directly from social media, and you can help grow your brand, right? Another industry that's not on the list, but like if you're a barber or you a hairdresser, you make sure everybody looking good, got their hair right. You want to develop content around that, because believe it or not, people will fly in from all over to migrate just because they see your content and it resonates with them. So it's a great way to market and an additional income stream on top of whatever business that you're working. And then the mobile car detailing, excuse me, you guys can drive around to your area, and if they're willing to pay you, why not go out and travel to your surrounding areas and go ahead and get that money? And then eventually, like everything else, to separate your time from money, you don't actually have to do the car detailing yourself. You can get your team and then let your team go out, pay them a percentage, and then you eat on the back end from whatever they get paid. The next thing is online coaching or consulting. You're going to be sharing your expertise. So think what comes easy to you that may come harder to other people, right? What are people constantly calling in, asking you, or maybe texting you about? Hey, Trav, can you help me with this? What do you think about this? See how you can, again, help people for free on the front end, and then you monetize that once you start getting results. So again, everybody has value. What I recommend, if you don't know, is to get, I'm old school, like an old composition notebook, right? And you can write down all of the things that come pretty easily to you on the right hand side of your paper and see what you're interested in. Circle that. I would continue to do market research on that to get even better. Solve that problem, whatever your expertise is, for other people. Do it for free, and then you can outsource that to others. Okay. The next thing is, which I'm currently looking for, is meal prep and delivery, right? So in this day and age, people are very conscious of their health, and people want to not just have health, they want to have wealth at the same time, right? So if you can do meal prep, you can do delivery. I know a few. It's like Hello Fresh. I don't know any other ones, but like if you just from your area, you can make a bag off of just meal prep and just delivery if you're great at food. I'm not sure how well you are with food, but again, this could be a drop service if you're not good with cooking or anything like that. If you can find the people that need it and connect it with the people who who actually do it, it can change your life off of that middleman or drop service that you could provide in the marketplace. All right, the next one is a subscription box service. So this one is pretty interesting. I have I know of a friend that has a wine subscription service, and they said this young lady made $1 million in 6 months by having a subscription box. Now, I don't know the name or the amount of money she actually charged, but she was able to get so many clients on again within 6 months, right? She made $1 million. So think about what products or services you could pack together to put somebody on subscription to get them to pay you every month, and you can build a group of people around that, and that allow you to have reoccurring income in every single month. So it's your creativity. What products, what services do you have that you can bundle together and offer it at such a great deal that you can give it to people at a subscription every single month, and they'll continue to pay you. The next one is an online fitness trainer. If you guys again on social media, that's something that you can do if you're working out. You work out every day anyway. Get on social media, get a whole bunch of people on, right, and get them to pay you a couple dollars a month. You can do your workout sessions. You can record them to have an on-demand type thing. And guess what? They can pay you every single month, and you can run it up. It's a couple in Atlanta that makes anywhere from six to mid six figures off of just doing online fitness. And I'm gonna run through the other one because we're gonna get some breakfast here. Another one you can do is you can be a shopper for somebody, right? So I forgot the name of the apps. It's like Instacart or this, that, or the other. You can have your own delivery service. You don't actually have to sign up with them. The biggest thing is going to be marketing. 23 is short-term rental management. So if you have Airbnbs in your area, it's like you're doing Airbnb arbitrage. So you don't actually have to own the property, but you can run the Airbnb side of the property for the owner. People are making 6 and 7 figures off of that. The next one I have in my notes, believe it or not, if you're more hands-on, you can actually flip old furniture, right? You guys know I do the books and things of that sort, but furniture is also very lucrative if you know how to restore it. Number 25, that's going to tie into the real estate market and the short-term rental, is home staging services, okay? You can go in and stage those properties. The realtors you'll be connected with, the brokers, make sure you can go and design on properties to make sure it's optimized for selling. Number 26 is a mobile notary. You guys know it's plenty of resources you can connect with to learn the mobile notary service. Number 27 is virtual event planning. Believe it or not, we talked about in-person event planning, but the virtual event planning is a game changer. The people, you guys may have noticed these 2-day trainings. These trainings make a lot of money because they're able to add a lot of value. Instead of doing one-on-one, they're able to add value to 50, 100, 200, 300 people at one time. If you can plan out that event from A to Z, that is a 5-figure skill. So you would be getting paid $10,000+ on designing somebody's virtual event. So study up on that. Number 28, here we're on, which my channel was not monetized, but a YouTube channel. Not only will you be getting paid from the ads once you build your channel up, but you can provide a platform to others. I'm not sure, or I don't know how much people actually talk about that. So they talk about getting the money like from ads on YouTube, the ad revenue, but like marketing your actual business will bring you in more money because you will be in front of more people. Also, it'll help you build a platform where you can bring others on. And guess what? you guys can get what I mentioned earlier, an affiliate partnership where you guys share the revenue for any other products or services they provide or solutions they provide to your audience. Number 28, which I did in the past, is reselling shoes. I'm not sure if you guys know how valuable or how much money or lucrative it is in the shoe industry. Take a look into that, because people are, these collectors and things of that sort are spending a lot of money on that industry. And number 30 is a digital marketing consultant, and not just digitally, but in this day and age, I would recommend that you stay in that vein, because marketing is everything. Just think, if you have a good product or service, how can you help them develop or get more customers or leads inside of their business? People are willing to give you a percentage of anything that they sell, right? If you said, hey, I can bring you more customers, Mr. Ishmael, how you doing, man? Hopefully you guys are doing great, man. Appreciate you tapping in. People are willing to exchange their dollars. If you can get me a new customer, hey, man, I give you 50% of that. I give you 25% of that. Okay. So if you wasn't here for the whole video, make sure you go back through. We went through 1 through 30. You guys can see, I'm trying to open this thing up so you guys can see the sunrise on the West Coast. We out on the West Coast. Where is it? It's somewhere back there, but we out on the West Coast. We're going to get out and do our thing here in Vegas. So hopefully you got a ton of value from this video. If you're interested in learning more from me and how I built my business up through leveraging Amazon, click the link down below to tap in. Y'all be blessed. Have a great day, and we'll be talking soon. Let's go.